Hi Aries, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to talk about the full moon in Libra that occurs on April 6, 2023 at 12:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 16 degrees and 7 minutes of Libra. The sun is sitting in your sign in Aries and the moon is sitting across in Libra. So Aries, if you haven't already liked, subscribed, commented, given me a thumbs up, I would really love if you would on my videos. There's lots of content on Scorpio Soul Time. Would love if you peruse my channel. We are coming into you all's eclipse season. You and Libra are really having a dynamic time here as the next 18 months will start moving into you all's eclipse axis. We just had a new moon in your sign, Aries, so possibly you are planting new seeds around things that you all want to move towards as goals. But remember, we will be having another new moon in your sign, which is suggesting, you know, that first one is at the very beginning of your sign, and this next one on April 20th, which will actually be the starting of eclipse season, will also be the second new moon at the last degree of your sign. So you literally have like this full gamut of like, what is it that you wanted to begin? And then maybe you refine it up until that eclipse and you really set new goals for this eclipse cycle. Okay, Aries? All right, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to pull two cards for, ooh, look at that. I mixed the, didn't have that mixed in with the other deck. So look at that, the Magician. I'm going to tuck it in here, but just know that that's probably a good sign. All right, so I'm going to pull two cards for each week of this lunation cycle. We start off with the Empress. So possibly planting new seeds like I was just talking about. That Empress is that Venus energy, wanting to really plant new beginnings, new starts. This could be personally like a birth of a child coming, or wanting to get pregnant or start a family. This could also deal with your business, wanting to start new projects. Two of Cups. There we go, suggesting a love interest, possibly a friend, could be wanting to start some type of new business venture there. Knight of Wands, you all are ready to get going, Aries. And I do think that this new moon cycle here, between that first new moon and then the second new moon, you all are ready to go. So that's really good to see. And then Six of Swords in reverse. So possibly needing to move away from a situation that's no longer serving you. With it in reverse, it's almost suggesting that you don't really want to move away, but it could come up in conversation. So just be aware of that. All right, Aries, let's pull an overarching theme card where Spirit wants you to focus this reading on. So at this full moon in Libra, Aries, you got the Tower card. I will tell you, Aries, anytime we are entering into your eclipse cycle or eclipse axis, the Tower card has to come up. Like this is just like classic. And this means there is something pivotal that is going to happen to you over this next 18 months that is going to really transform your world. So just be aware of that, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see with this Empress and this Two of Cups. Definitely could be some type of news comes out around where it is you and a business partner, you and a friend possibly have been trying to start a new business, start a new venture. But with that Tower card, I'm also feeling like this is a relationship that maybe comes after a hard time or after some type of news comes out. So for example, if there were layoffs at your company that you and a colleague were at, you all have already been talking about possibly starting a website together or starting a new business venture together. This to me is really signifying you all coming together, starting that new business, starting that new venture here during this Aries new moon time. I'm also sensing you all are really ready to leave the old behind and get going on whatever this new venture is. is, like I said with that Tower card, I also am sensing that you all are tired of whatever the old guard was or whatever the old systems were, because that really is what the Tower is. Moving on from something that's no longer serving you, you needing to, you know, it's like that Pluto energy, right? And now that we have this Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, we're coming into your eclipse season soon. This is going to be a time of pivotal change, Aries. Really take the time to think through what your next steps are. The challenge with the Knight of Wands can sometimes be very hasty, getting into things without thinking, but it can be a really great energy if you harness it correctly. So just know that there's a really forward momentum moving here, Aries, that I think is going to be really positive for you all, but just make sure you're channeling it in the right way, and make sure you and your partner are on the same page as to how you want to move forward. Okay, Aries, I hope you all have a great full moon in Libra, and I'll talk to you later.